Godspeed once again. Welcome to the Derryhallow School reunion. A very special welcome to all the people who've travelled from afar. And I do hope you enjoy yourselves with us tonight here. And we'll take to the floor, do some dancing, we'll have some tea after a while, and lots of other things to come along, so enjoy yourselves. We'll continue on, I'd like to see you all on the floor, please. We'll do an Irish dance this time, but a 4-piece score for the siege of Munich. Could we have 10 or 20 more couples, please, on the floor? Come on, Vin, get to your feet. You're tired building here all day. Another couple wanted up here. There's the camera bit break. Two more people wanted up here, please.
That'd be, yeah.
Right, that's okay down the bottom. He's ready to go at the bottom, yeah? All right, Johnny. Right here, go.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're all very welcome to this part of the schools reunion in the area. It has been a tremendous week so far, and I have a feeling this night will surpass all of them. I'd like you, no matter how we do this, we're probably going to not overlook somebody, but we really just have selected a few names of people who, and they are representing all of you and all of the older people particularly. And I'd like you to put your hands together for Paddy Tully, who enrolled in Derryhallow School around about 1928, and Johnny Gallagher, who enrolled a few years later around 1931, and both of them are here tonight. And we also have with us Maggie McGolrick, who enrolled in Tollavogie for a very short time, around 1931. We have Sheila Deary, who enrolled in Derryhallow around 1931. We have Maggie Shields, who enrolled in the early 1930s. And we have Phyllis Tunney, who has come down from Belfast, and she enrolled around 1931. And I'd like you to put your hands. And each and every one of you are very welcome, young and old, but we have one person, and we're particularly delighted to have her, and she enrolled in Derryhallow School around 1923. And let's have a big round of applause for Anna McGorn. Yeah. They're only the representative of everybody, the representative of us all, and we just have to pick names, and it's difficult to locate everybody, so we're not overlooking anybody, and we will get them mentioned at some time during the night. We have people from Everstown here, we have people from Letterkenny, Belfast, we have people from overseas, we have people from Corby in England, we have people from Derryhallow, we have people from Castleard, we have people from Ballyshannon, and we have people here who arrived here in the 1940s, on Easter Monday or Tuesday in the 1940s, the time of the Blitz, and they had to leave Belfast, and they are the Murphy family, and they have and when they arrived to sleep in Maggie Hurley's, and they had been travelling for perhaps a couple of days at that time, and the house, you know, more than any other house in the country, wasn't particularly big, and some of you may remember the bed, and there were so many children, there were some already there and some more arrived, and they had to be placed, rather than just jumping in as we all do now and put our head in the pillow, they had to lie across the bed, and that was how they arrived in the Derryhallow area. And Frank particularly remembers that, having to lie across the bed on his first night in this area. Unfortunately, these events wouldn't take place without somebody talking, and it takes some time to go through everything. The committee, and you can see them all, I just haven't mislaid my name badge tonight, but there are a lot of people on the committee who have worked tremendously hard throughout the week, and there are men and women who have worked relentlessly over the past number of months to make this a huge success. And I would say to the people who feels that it could have been here, it could have been there, and the people who are away and have come back, we're all on email or internet, or somebody is, and on the brochures, the Schools Reunion have a website now, and there are contacts addressed in your area. And if you're away, send back your ideas to us now as to when you'd like to come home. And maybe we could do something, maybe not of this nature, but something massive again. But we need the people away to contact us here. And it's just a thought maybe that you could take with you from all of this. It's funny, when we were planning this, we thought one of the things somebody suggested was a crossroads dance at Carter's Cross. And it's ironic the way it turned out. We all said, oh well, it'll be a bad night. And we said, yes, no, it turned out. We're blessed with great weather at the minute, and long may it continue. But three people particularly who have worked tirelessly for the Derryhallow area. Now there are others, but three people particularly. Vin O'Connor, his wife Teresa, and Teresa was seen many times during the springtime there, away in her bicycle, heading for Pettigo. People wondered what she was doing. She was going to collect names and addresses, and if you said on the Thursday night, Teresa, have that for next week, she definitely had it for the next Thursday night. And you had your host today at Derryhallow School, and we would thank him for giving us the use of the school for today, and I'm sure it brought back very many happy memories to many of you. And that was Hubert Carroll. Now, and the activities continue. Now, the Janus figures, that is not part of the school reunion, but it is an event which is taking place, and it was a tremendous success before Christmas. And I just don't think people are going to get in tomorrow night. There are going to be so many, and I would say go early, whatever time. I think it's around 8:30, 9 o'clock. But it's all local town who are involved in that, and it's very successful. On Saturday, the fair day, and hopefully it'll be a good day, well, Northwest Radio will be broadcasting from Main Street, Blake. Paul Claffey, you all know him, and he'd like to meet you all from 2 o'clock until 4:45. Put on the glasses, and I can't see yet now. There will be videos being made here, and Sean O'Connor, if you want a video, or myself, hopefully this will all be documented and edited and so on, and there will be a video available at a later date. The book will be launched on Saturday night. I'm trying to get through this as quick as I can. I would imagine activities will be getting underway at 8:30, and there's traditional music, and we may have other music. We're trying to get that sorted because there has been such a huge crowd around. Before I come out here to do this tonight, I spent the last couple of days, in fact, going through the history of Derryhallow to see was there any Gallagher's teaching in it. I was reliably informed that there wasn't, but a lady coming up to me tonight and said yes, there was a Gallagher teaching. So I'll have to listen to all it. I don't mind. And I'm not a bit surprised I had to be rough with this if you're as noisy as you are at the minute. So, the Hall Committee, who have made the Hall available here, not only for the initial meetings, but for Tuesday night and for tonight, the Hall Committee and Joe McGee and all the workers out here who, there's no words to describe. You can see what you got to eat. I enjoyed mine, and I know you all enjoyed yours, so put your hands together. Thing which will take place later on. It's very light-hearted. It's been a huge success. It's school around the corner. That will take place later. There's some beautiful prizes donated by you, the people. Some beautiful prizes here, and there will be raffle tickets on sale. It's £5 for £1, and if you don't buy a ticket, you can't win. So the ladies on the committee will be going around selling them. So if you feel like buying one, no problem. We'll have that later. I'll hand you back to Noel. We have a few other things coming up, and we'll let you get back dancing because I know you're mad to get going. Thank you very much. two ladies who attended Televogie and have just come in, Mary Catherine McDade and Mary Bridget McSherry, and they attended Derryhallow School, and that closed around in the 1930s. And put your hands together for them, please. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you all remember perhaps your friends, your schoolmates, your mothers or your fathers, and all those people who can't be with us. And for a moment, if we all bow our head, and perhaps we'll remember the people who have passed on. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And now I'm going to ask one of your own, and he's put a few thoughts together on a character or two that existed and attended Derryhallow School, and a welcome who has come from Letterkenny for this and has been around all week, your own Paddy Tunney.
Good friends and companions. I always like saying sort of, you give it to me, I hope. I'm probably the oldest of the pupils from Derryhallow School at 79 and a half. The rest of you are only cubs and cutties in comparison to that. I remember the first day I was at school in my bare feet, I ran across Willie Gallagher's bottoms and coming out in O'Connor's Bog Bank, just opposite the school lane. And we were put through initiation by Mickey Monaghan. He caught us by the hair of the head and lifted us up straight. And if we squealed or wept, James Hart was there to call us wee Chinamen. And we'd do anything before we'd be called wee Chinamen. We would have even died before we... however, it was, we all got an idea that a Chinaman was a terrible thing altogether, a terrible type of man. But, well, I had Miss Brady, Miss Sarah Brady, and Mary Veronica Corrigan, who after that was the wife of the great Hughie McGorn, the greatest footballer Mulica Fermanagh has ever known, because he tossed rocks of hay and Johnny McCabe's old car with the ball after putting the Irvins down goalie into a shock, and he was nearly drowned. Even the Gallaghers, Billy couldn't do anything. If Hughie made a very tough fell back, he just got him in his mouth, and he took the cornerbacks one over his hand, and he took the risk of being labelled an Englishman by scoring a soccer goal. And I made them train that day. Anyway, the man that I want to talk about who was at school with me, I also had Mrs. Mary McElhenney, Mary F. McElhenney, Veronica or something sort of thing. But she was a wonderful teacher altogether. In fact, Johnny Cunningham's not here, I suppose, no. But he was on about those no romance at school when me and Paddy Cox was madly in love with our teacher. And when I used to come out at the head of O'Connor's, Garvey Wood, the Oak Wood, and I'd look out to see if she was coming and Paddy Cox wasn't coming carrying her bag, I'd go in, and if she was past, I'd just jump out and get the bag and carry it, and that was as good as if I had been with Ellen McCroy, you know. And I think she knew it in the end, but we were good friends. And now, I don't want to start commercialising, but I did dedicate my book of short stories to her, and I think she deserved it. But the greatest character who was at that school with me was Eddie Lawn. Eddie Lawn was the bard of Skardon Lower, but you could call him the bard of South Fermanagh. And he never was appreciated. He was also a nice singer, nice traditional singer. Natural traditional singer. There was no ornamentation, any of this rubbish. And me and Eddie and Paddy Gallagher too had great times playing Who's Afraid of Black Peter? And everyone had to be caught before the game was over. But Eddie, after developed a great style of country bard writing, and while some of his ballads could not be published because they would be libelous, he wrote some very beautiful ones. And in order to, I think the way he died, some people said it was terrible. It was not. He died after midnight mass, died in the snow, with crumbs of bread in his pocket, and when they got him, the birds were eaten. Just like St. Francis of Assisi. He was a wonderful man, Eddie. And I managed to get him into the two films the BBC did here in 86 and 88. And Eddie sat there. Thank you very much. As I said the last night, there's no place like Munich.
Sorry for shouting, but it seems to be enough to get your attention. Now, when this was first discussed, and it was one night out here, and the whole idea of it was a way of celebrating the millennium. Everybody thought we would celebrate the millennium on New Year's Eve and pay a 10 price for everything, but we're delighted to see communities like this really celebrating the millennium in their own community, and well done to you all. But when it was first mentioned out here, if I could have your attention, I forget there was about 15 or 20 people here, and somebody says the Duncans will be home for that. I don't want to single out anybody, and I've said that all along, but that was the first name I heard. I never knew them, but now we have 3 sisters, I think, over here on the left. So well done, ladies, and they're living in Leamington Spa, and many of you know them, I'm quite sure. And somebody has just told me, I've travelled all over the world, and this is his words, I've been in Canada, I've been in Philadelphia, I've been in Texas, I've been in London, and he says today, and you can guess who it was, he says today was the greatest day of my life. End of quote. And that was one of your own said that. And I know Fossa was good, Munich was good, the Leak and Corna helped you, and the Leak number 2 was good last night, but this is the makings have been the best of the lot, and it's over, and it's due totally to you. As I say, the tickets are on sale. We have many lovely prizes donated by the local person. And Derryhallow School, I suppose it might be the last time it will be open. I suppose it will always be available. And as I've said, the oldest person to go to Derryhallow School is Anna McGorn, who's with us here tonight. And the youngest to go to school today was 7.5 months, and that was young Oisin Gormley, son of Pauline and Noel Gormley. Coming up shortly, we'll have school around the corner. It's a fun thing. I'll give you back to Noel. Thank you.
Photographs of Paddy and Walls. Some nation men.
about that. The reunion in this area, and the man that had the idea, and the man that put it into action, I want to say a few words, Johnny Cunningham, and I'd like to give him a warm welcome.
Thanks, Terry, and thank you everybody here. It's good to be here at this reunion of Derryhallow School. I have something in particular to remember Derryhallow School for, because the first time I ever met my wife, Nan, was at a dance in Derryhallow School. And now that the school has been insured for today, I'm going to sue. And I think she's going to sue as well. It's been great to see everybody here, and I'm going to read a little poem that I've read in all the rest of the places. It was written by a man called John Mortimer, who would be a relation of Kevin McCann's. He's a bleak man who was a poet and writer at the tail end of the 1800s. And he mentions the subject of romance in school. And of all the 50 or so people who wrote me memoirs and little bits about their school days, nobody at all mentioned romance. And I think they were all liars, or they were afraid to write down what they should have. Myself and Peter over here, who's about to come up and do, as he has done a wonderful job in other places, school around the corner. Me and him had a wee discussion one time about education and the amount of times that he got slapped by me for not knowing his spellings. And I reminded him, I said, if you had spent more time listening to me and less time making cow's eyes at Maria Dolan and Patricia Watson. But anyway, this is a little poem, and it's called The Old Thatch School, and it incorporates, it's being our book, which will be launched on Saturday night, please God, at 8:30 in the Hotel Carton. And this is one of the items that's included, along with all the other stuff that we have gathered up in the last while. And it starts off, here from the doors of the Old Thatch School, through the hawthorn boughs and leaves, I see the sloping gables and roof of a farmhouse with moss-covered eaves. I hear the wind as it sighs through the trees, and the corncrakes call in the grass. I see the crows in their homeward flight, dive and whirl through the air as they pass. Here I stole from school when I was young, on pretence that my jacket I tore, and talked with Alice, the farmer's girl, as I borrowed a pin at the door. She coyly tossed her ringlets brown, but obligingly pinned up the tear. The school might burn, or the school might close, for all that I could care. 'Tis past 20 years since the last time I stood on the spot that I think of today, and Alice is married, and so am I, and both are speckled with grey. But both till we're laid in the grave some day, will remember with pangs of regret those days of our innocent childhood vows, when we promised we'd never forget. The schoolmaster sleeps his long, long sleep, and the schoolhouse stands there no more. But God-given memory brings back to me now each face as I've seen it of yore. The farmer too by the schoolmaster sleeps, and the nettles grow rank o'er his tomb. Our children and mine still pray for their souls, as do we by our eyes filled with gloom. 'Tis well to think thus of the days that are past. It softens and mellows one's life. I hope that she's happy as I am today, with my dear little children and wife. But I long to see that dear old school, and the friends of my youth ere I die, and talk over the stories together we read, the farmer's young Alice and I. Thank you.
before school around the corner, I was speaking today to one of the former teachers, and that was Miss Anna Gormley, and she sent her apologies to her sister Kathleen, and she was apologising for not going to the Benequin last night because Kathleen has a problem with her hip at the moment, and Anna sent her apologies and wished you all well. And I'll now hand you over to Paddy Crosby for school around the corner.
Right, folks, if it all moves back a little bit, give me a chance to get started. I'm starting to sweat already. Move back a wee bit, please. Wee bit. And make room for the participants when I call them up. I'm the neck back. You all know who I am. Peter McMahon from the Lake Campaign Association with Munich and Tullamogie and all that, so I have so no stranger to you. And I'm a bit sad because it's my last night, and I'm sure you're glad to hear that as well. If it might go back a wee bit, please. A wee bit. And everybody will get a chance to see. I'm going to start calling out the names so the people come forward and take some seat, we can get the show on the road.
They're very fond of a wee bit. They're very fond of a wee bit.
That's the way Derryhallow on pitch top me. First on the list is Gabriel O'Connor. If he's here, will he come forward, please? Gabriel O'Connor. Gabriel O'Connor, if he's here. William McGrath, please. Helen Duncan, please. Take a seat there anywhere, will he? Mary Curish, please. Joe Monaghan. Vera Goller. Mary Colton. Liam O'Connor. And Frank Murphy, please. Come on now, folks, don't be shy out backward, I won't put you under any pressure. Sit there, my dear. I'm a few missing, like, am I? Come on, Liam, good man, yes. I request for Liam London to take a seat here. Would he like to come up? Come on, Liam, it's the last night I've been doing it, and I've been doing it for over 100 years. Maybe I start with you, Willie. On the show on the road, can you tell me some good stories from being at school? A few years back.
I can't remember one.
All good days, so had you?
Good days, yeah.
What bad ones at all?
Oh, some bad ones.
Did you do all the homework you got, did you?
Sometimes.
What subject did you not like?
None of them.
What about you, Helen? You're very welcome. I've never met you before. But you might have a wee story or a joke or something to tell me, or something about the wee boyfriend you met or whatever. Somebody you had a crush on. Go on, you might as well. It's the last night, why not?
I had a crush on Willie.
You heard that as you got older, didn't you? Now, Mary, could you tell me about how many people have been at the school?
Oh, the Lord Jesus.
Was he there? Who was he?
He was there too. I suppose it was about 40.
Boys and girls?
Both.
Was it one classroom or two classrooms?
2.
And 2 teachers, I suppose, was there? And who was them?
Well, first of all, it was Mrs. Macaulay taught me first, then Master Gallagher.
Gallagher all the time,
and then Miss Gormley and Mrs. McIntyre.
Very good, and there's some fond memories of those.
Indeed.
Any wee stories you'd like to tell me now about that? Would you have to put on the fire in the morning when you went to that school or whatever? What was the heating like?
No, like Maggie Carroll put on the fire.
A good woman, wasn't she?
Oh, she's a brilliant woman. She kept us all warm.
What about you, Vera? You're a bit the same age as myself, or a bit younger, I don't know, nothing to ask you, it's very embarrassing. But you must have some stories about the school.
She was in love. I know.
You were in love? Somebody said. Can you tell me what love is? There's such a thing, I don't know. Johnny Cash says it's a boring thing, I don't know. Come on, Vera, tell me something and keep me going.
I loved every day at school.
No bad days at all. No bad days at all.
No, good.
You walk to school again on the bus, and what way did you go? Walk to school. And when they walk in the bare feet, they had your shoes. I don't know your age, you see, so that's not the question I have, lads. You don't have any sticker on, so you're Frank Gorfey. How are you, Frank?
We were evacuees from Belfast. We come here in 41. We lived with Maggie early. Don't know whether you know her. And my first day at school was with Frankie Long and Mary Long, who are not with us anymore. Maggie early used to get me out about 8 o'clock in the morning. She was early the name, early the night.
What are early boys?
I used to go up to pick Frankie and Mary up, but they were still in bed. And Rosie, their mother, she was out milking. So I used to go out and watch her, and she taught me how to milk.
We give her a hand doing the tours.
Yes. And I still remember the name of the dog, Meg. I don't know whether there's anybody here.
You've got fond memories, Frank. And what about the school itself? Did you enjoy going to it?
Yeah, enjoyed it, yeah.
And you got many friends and that there, did you?
Some of them are here tonight.
Some lifelong friends, yeah?
Yes, never forget them.
Fair play to you. You're bound to have some fond memories of the school.
Yes. Go round the school me there.
What was the roads like?
Oh, Sunday.
Would you ever get a thorn in the sole of your foot or anything?
Yes.
And would you get one of the boys to take it out for you? Why not? And had any romances or any crushes on any wee boys then?
No.
You said to tell the truth now, Mary, I don't know. I'm only asking the questions as they come into my head.
I was too innocent then.
You're still innocent?
Yes.
Well, then, it's over to you now, and I'm sure that you have something to tell me, a wee joke maybe or something like that. Did you put on the fire in the morning when you went to the school?
Aye, but the turf was wet.
What is that, Liam?
The others brought wet turf to them.
Because the last longer or what?
Well, they wouldn't have spent them again, you see. Too quick.
What kind of turf did you bring to the school?
Well, we had nothing to throw them up because on the far side of the road.
Was there any such a thing as black clouds then, was there?
Oh, what I only went to them.
Did they keep them for the fire at home or what?
Aye.
There's nothing to learn, let me tell you.
No, but I tell you what. There was a school teacher in it. We're back. Well,
Wasn't got her, no?
No. I can't say the name because they could be here.
That's all right, I wouldn't pressurize you.
No, she was charged. We had turf cut on the opposite side of the road. And she put up a wet turf. And this teacher had a jar. And we got the wet turf and we rounded up like exhaust. She couldn't get the jar started until they went to the garage and they went just kind of dry for further. The first turf cutting machine was muted.
Good days, or all good days at school.
Talking about the fires again, we used to stuff the stove and so that the fire would smoke, and then we'd have to open all the windows, and the partition used to be taken down in the big hall. So we'd lay lamps and set lamps for all the time. And obviously when Mrs. McIntyre found out then there was quite a bit of whacking done at the cane. You know, she could...
Got a bit of a sting in the slap, was there?
There was some whacker at that cane today.
I suppose you took it out of her, did you?
Well, we never did know. She used to give us lifts every school in the morning up the hill.
It wasn't that bad, so?
No.
You weren't glad that it would be raining, I suppose, were you? Had you far to go to school?
Maybe 4 or 5 hours.
So you've been glad of the lifting, Mr. McIntyre, but you weren't glad of the slaps?
No.
And you deserved them, I suppose, did you?
Not at all.
You're not going to tell me that, are you not? Liam, you're a bit younger now than some of the rest of them. I don't know what age you are, but it's very embarrassing asking whether it's not going to ask your age, but give me some stories and you keep me going.
Well, I think Joe there capitalised on the main one to keep us back from class, now it's stuff in the chimney. But we had about the one when we were going to school, was with the coal out in the wee coal shed. There was no lunch in there. And when we'd be sent out for the coal, it would be half an hour before we come in again. Because we were delayed, we were picking coal to get for the fire when they get low.
You weren't like Liam over there, you weren't picking the drivers from the wet ones, no?
Oh no, you see, they moved on and the turf quit coming, we were getting coal then. Things were getting sophisticated.
Before the advanced field, was it?
But it's a good job Miss Gordley's not here, because I didn't make a confession, Joe.
Make that confession here.
Because when we used to go down to school in the morning, we lived so close to the school. Maggie Carroll was down, God rest her, she used to have the fire on for us. And we used to go into the school, and if we hadn't the homework done, we used to go and get dancer book. And we used to do the maths over the dancer book. I was thinking that cheating, but we were always caught out in that, because they'd ask you, how do you come to get dancer? And you were bait then.
Tell me, did you have many books when you were going to school?
Any books?
Aye.
A bag full.
Was it a very decorative bag, or was it a fancy bag, or just an old shopping bag, or what?
A bit of a shopping bag.
When you weren't lucky.
Nothing fancy.
What do you think of the school bags nowadays?
Oh, the fancy ones now.
And your big pencil case, the compass, the whole lot, the whole works. Rectangles and square hangings, the whole lot.
None of that.
None of that?
No, none of that.
You had good fond memories of the school on a more serious note anyway. You enjoyed going to it and you met many friends?
Yes, plenty of friends, yeah. Lot of them here tonight.
And did you enjoy the day up at the school when it was open? Did you go up there today?
I was up today this afternoon, yeah, enjoyed it. Look at the old photographs, yeah, lovely.
And would you have seen many changes on the school from when you were there before?
There's not changed, no, not changed much at all, no. Still the same.
So you had great memories today?
Yeah.
Good. Thanks very much, buddy, for coming up.
Thank you.
You're bound to have somebody's story now since I heard you last when you got your memory together or your thoughts together again. Sorry about that, mate. Lots of book because this is my 5th take in a row doing it, not used to doing it.
You're doing well. I want to pick up on the photographs. I'm going to tell a tale on somebody that's
Anything you want here?
I'm going to tell a tale on somebody that's here tonight. You know, we used to all sit on a row to have the photo taken. And somebody who, and if you look at the photos around the wall, you'll find out who it was. Somebody up on the back spit on the seat down in the front just as our Carol was about to sit down. So you can figure out who it was.
Some red faces somewhere in there, is there?
And we used to dance at the, what do you call it? Down at the bottom of School Lane. The 16-hand reel, and Anna Carroll used to live for us.
And I was still here the next night, they never know. Have you enjoyed yourself here tonight? And have you enjoyed yourself today?
Fantastic time. It was well worth coming all the way for.
Met many past friends that you haven't seen for a while? Yes. Thank you very much, Helen, for coming up. Mary, have you enjoyed yourself today and did you enjoy going back to the school and all that today?
I really did. I enjoyed every bit.
And I'm sure when you were at the school you did all the homework you were given.
I did. I was a wee bit,
All of it?
I was a wee bit afraid of the cane.
Afraid of the cane? What did that do to you, Mary?
I tell you, your hands knew what it done.
It would be alright on a frosty morning, wouldn't it?
I suppose.
Mary, thanks very much for coming up and giving us a bit of your time, and I hope you do enjoy the rest of the night. Thank you for being here. You didn't tell us very much the last time, maybe you tell me a little bit more now. Can you have any story at all? Could be one bit shy or backward. I am shy myself, like you know.
We didn't name the homework, we copied it from the answer book.
It's done you no harm, like, did it? Have you enjoyed the day? Like, have you been up at the school today?
Yes, the school was great.
And you met some of the people that you were there with. And you enjoyed the night so far. Thank you very much for being here, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of the night. You were up there today and you enjoyed being up there?
There for about 4 hours today.
Right.
Enjoyed every minute.
You met lots of people?
Enjoyed all week.
You enjoyed all week?
Some old memories today. We went to the well that we used to go to, you know, for the water. Down in your place, wasn't it?
Right.
So it was good, I enjoyed every minute. Lovely.
Yeah, Frank. It's nice to have you back here, and I do hope you enjoy the rest of the night. It's nice for you to come up here and take part. Thank you very much. Have you been up at the school today, and did you enjoy being back there?
Yes, I enjoyed it. I was up today.
And you met some of the folks that you were at school with, did you?
Yes, I did.
And how are they looking?
Oh, good.
Looking as well as yourself, and you're looking well.
I don't know about that.
Gary, thanks very much for coming up, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the night. Nice to give us the time.
Thank you.
I'm sure you've been there today too.
It's the other day, surely.
Have you enjoyed meeting some of the past people that you were there with?
Yeah.
And how do you think the show's going so far?
Very good, you're making a grand job of it.
Kind comments, Liam.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for the kind comments, and thank you for coming up and giving us a bit of your time. So, you've been up to school today?
I haven't done yet.
And you've enjoyed it? And then you enjoyed yourself here tonight?
Absolutely, it's good to see all the old people again.
And it was still as friendly tonight as the were at the school?
Absolutely great. You can believe we're great for all this.
Fair play to you for mentioning the big thanks very much.
Not what mentioned, but late.
No. Right. We've all fond memories of Blick and music as well. Joe, thanks very much for coming up and giving us your time.
I got up there this evening when I got back from work, and it was one of the young fellas brought back to me when I went to school first. Mary Gormley sitting over there, she remember the first day I went to school. Because she went down in the morning when I was getting ready, and I'd say she remembers putting a big pin in the front of me trousers. One of my sons today, when we were down at the school, he come up this evening when I come from work, and he said, Daddy, he says, you come down to the school, he says, why were you the only one wearing wellies? He says, in the class.
Well, I didn't answer for him.
Oh, I had I. Sure, I was down today, and it was these long socks with up their knees at them.
I would have got them.
I don't think, no, I wouldn't have them. But there's a couple of ladies here tonight, and I'd say there'll be red faces when I tell them, you tell you about alarm clocks for getting up in the morning. We didn't need them, even though we lived on the roadside. Because when they were coming down to go to school in the morning, we used to always keep geese. Because my mother always kept them. And when they were coming down the road in the morning, we'd know again that he was best crossing them. And they used to go out on the road, the geese. And when the girls would be coming down in the morning, they'd be afraid to pass the gander because he was running at them. So they used to call for some...
Not for the geese and the women, was he?
Oh, you know what a gander's like.
I do.
So they used to call for some of us to come out and take the geese to the road. That was our alarm clock, so the wait till we got up even we weren't up.
The girls too, wasn't it?
Well, we were down the road with the girls then.
He was a kid, wasn't he?
Oh, he was well trained, you see.
Thanks very much for coming up and giving your time. Ladies and gentlemen, some time ago, Johnny, my former headmaster and teacher, taught me how to speak and learn words. And he asked me then, would I do school around the corner? So I said I would. So this is the fourth night in a row, and I would say I really enjoyed it. It's not what I do, it's what the people up here do that makes it handy for me. And it's been a great success for me. I really enjoyed it, and I hope everybody else enjoyed it. Thank you all very much.
Once again.
Hamster. Morning, Hamster. you can talk when you get down to the bus. I think we're ready to have the gruffle, right?
For a moment, we have, I suppose, we have 3 pupils who went to Tullafogy, and Tullafogy closed in 1931, so you can do your sums. And the 3 ladies will come up here now, and we'll have Paddy Crosby back for a few moments. Mary Catherine McDade, Mary Bridget McSherry and Maggie Shields. Will the 3 ladies please come up? Thank you. Maggie Goldrick, please.
Like all good singers, I've been asked back on stage again, but I didn't sing. 3 ladies here that I've been asked to interview. I don't know any of them, so, and they don't know me, but for you ladies, my name's Peter McMahon, and I think this is Maggie. Can you tell me your name, please?
Maggie Callan, really, Maggie Shields.
And you went to Derryhallow School, is that right?
Derryhallow School, yeah.
You surely have some fond memories of it, I'm sure, although it was a long time ago.
No memories of it at all, because I was only 3 weeks at it.
Did you do your homework and all that, and that at the time?
Yeah.
You're a prize people and a good one. Right. And over this lady, can you tell me your name, please?
Mary Catherine McDade.
And you went to Tullafogy School, is that right? So many years ago. Some many years ago.
So many years ago, yes.
And have you got fond memories of going to Tullafogy School?
Not a lot, because I was only about a year and a half. So I can't remember a lot about it.
Did you enjoy that year and a half?
And I enjoyed the teachers well, Mrs. Scally.
Only the one teacher, was it?
Teacher, yes.
And with the many pupils at the school when you were going, can you remember?
I can't just remember. I'd say about there might be 30.
And had you far to go to the school? Did you walk to it or was it transport?
Yes, I walked to it, and in my bare feet as well.
What was the roads like?
Well, our road in Tullyhassan was just about rush bushes and whatever. There was no proper road. So we walked out to the main road through that.
I'm sure you often got a thorn in your foot, did you?
Pardon?
You often got a thorn in your foot.
Yes.
Quite painful, was it?
Pardon?
Quite painful.
Yes, yes.
And now I'm going over, I think, if I remember correctly, this is Maggie McSherry, is that right? Great Bridget McSherry. Sorry for not giving you the full title, but you see, it's in packing that time. Mary Bridget, you also went to Tullafogy, is that right?
6 months.
All these ladies, these last 3 ladies here now, had a very short at the time at school. Can you tell me any reason for that?
The school closed and we had no school then for 2 years.
Where did you go then?
Not now. Not now.
There you go, and did you walk to that?
No, we had a bus.
The bus. And who drove the bus, can you remember?
Johnny McGraw.
And was he a good driver, or was he early in the morning or late, or what? Or was he a new bus or remastered one or what?
Couldn't 100%.
Not really holding it, was there?
People didn't worry that time.
That's quite a few years ago, is it? I think this woman beside me has the name of the bus. Can you tell me the name of the bus?
Ken Lindsay.
That was the name of... I know, but that was the name of a band too, wasn't it? That was the name of a band too, Ken Lindsay, wasn't it?
That's right.
And the name of the bus. What about the heating in the school? Did they make me any on the heating?
We had 2 fires, one at the chambers.
The open fires or stoves?
Open fire.
And torf and sticks was burned?
Yes.
And it used the pupils to bring this to the school, or was it supplied by the headmaster or the teacher?
Pardon?
Did you bring the torf to the school, or was it supplied? You can't remember. Would there be any wee story you'd like to tell me about what happened for your time at Tullabuggy School?
No, I can't remember much about it at all.
Did you have any wee boyfriends then?
No.
No? Are you sure?
There was quite a few lively boys.
But you said that no boyfriends. How did you know they were lively? You're running after them or what? You're running after them or what? Just thought you said they were lively. What do you mean when you said they were lively? Lively like, was they? It wouldn't have been a band called the Lively Lads, was it? No?
We never knew much about them. They kept being themselves.
But just had a night on them at the same time that the way we were talking here tonight.
We were too wise that night.
Eh?
Too much wit that night.
No wit.
Too much wit.
What about yourself? Did you get any wee friends for the 3 weeks you were there? Or a notion of any wee boys that caught your eye or anything? Did you say they were lively lads?
No, I don't remember saying it.
I wonder if I was chatting them to say you were a lively woman.
Pardon?
I wonder if I was chatting them to say you were a lively woman. Anyhow, thank you very much for coming up and giving us a little bit of your time. Are you enjoying yourself here tonight? And how do you think the school looked today? Were you back at it today?
I was back at it today, but I wasn't know.
You wouldn't know it at all. Well, thank you for coming up and thank you for giving us a bit of your time. Is it still standing? I don't know what you say, so I have to ask you the question. Is the school still standing?
No, it's not. There's a bungalow built in the land. Bungalow.
Obviously, by your talk here, you had good memories from the time you were there.
Yes, very good memories.
And the band called the Lizzie and the Lively Lads was a good sensation, wasn't it?
Yes.
Johnny McGraw.
The farm was owned by Paddy Flood's father, Len Memphis, DJ Flood,
And was there any such thing as free bottles of milk at the school when you were there? Any wee free bottles of milk or anything that thing? What did you bought for lunch with you? Butter or jam on it? Dry bread. And what did you drink with it when you were... Did you take a drop of milk then or tea or...
We got cocoa.
Cocoa? What did that do for you? Did it put a pep in your step? What did that do for you? Did it put a pep in your step? Was that taken cold or hot, was it? Hot. What about at least, was there any such thing as any bowl of soup or anything like that thing? So you had good memories of the time you were there.
I liked the teacher and the children.
You got no slaps. No slaps, you were a prize pupil, were you?
No. But I didn't get many slaps at all.
I'm nothing very close to you. I'd say you were a good looking girl then because you're still a good looking woman. Thank you very much for coming up and I hope you enjoy the rest of the night. lively lads or the lively lads, as you said? Too small. You grew a bit since.
Not very big yet.
What about homework? Did you get much homework done, Liz?
3 years. Certainly 6 months there.
6 months there. What age were you in that school?
That must have been 6, over 6.
6. And you abandoned the Derby. Did your parents travel to it?
She was only in the game. 9.5.
Enjoyed it for the short time you were there, did you enjoy it? You enjoyed yourself here tonight?
Yes, very good.
And some of the past people from then?
Very little. No, they're all gone.
All gone. Some passed on and some here and there everywhere.
Some passed on.
Okay. Very good. Thanks very much for coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, a big hand for the three ladies. Thank you very much. And that's the whole event. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Paddy. Thanks, ladies. Now, ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much, ladies. Hubert is going to make a presentation to the oldest person to go to Derryhallow School today, to visit the school today, and the oldest person to visit the school today was Anna McGurn. And Hubert's now going to make a presentation. If you walk down, Hubert. Well done, Hubert. Well done, Anna. And the youngest person to go to Derryhallow School today was young Oisin Gormley, who's 7.5 months, and will ask his mum, Pauline, to come up. And a big round of applause for Lawn now, thank you. We're going to get on with the draw now, and the ladies up here, and watch your tickets, and we'll get this over fairly quickly. We have some lovely prizes. And the first ticket out is my own. And we have some lovely prizes, and we have the first prize, a hamper donated by Murphy Architects. Second prize, a basket and bear donated by the committee. Third bottle of whisky by Vin and Teresa O'Connor. Fourth bottle of whisky by the Duncan family. Fifth bottle of whisky, Noel and Pauline Gormley. Sixth bottle of wine, Celia McGrath. Seventh bottle of wine, Rosemary McGee. Eighth, tea bags and tea towel, Celia McGrath. And a box of biscuits from Breda Murphy. Thank you all very much. You have been very kind. And the first ticket to be drawn, if you can bear with us for a few moments and we'll let you get dancing. And it's a blue ticket. Check your ticket, number 796-800. Light blue ticket, serial number AB275847. And we have a winner. And the winner is Johnny Cunningham. And the second prize, is that the second? Is 611 to 615, a blue ticket. 611 to 615. It's a blue ticket. And the winner is Rona. Have we serial number? Yes. 277900. And the winner is Breed Stuffing. Did you buy them yourself, Breed? Or is it Mickey? Well done, Breed. And the next ticket out, a pink ticket, 946 to 950. 946 to 950. And Liam McGrath's looking in his pocket file when he has no tickets. What happened, Liam? Or Liam Gallagher, what happened? Did you buy any? He did. 946 to 950. And the winner is Helen Duncan. Well done, Helen. And we have a blue ticket again, 606 610. 606 610. There's a lot of people looking up here, you must have got the tickets. Hubert? Well done, Hubert. There's a winner, 606 607. And the next ticket out is a blue ticket again. There's no other colour, no Donegal, no 481 to 485. There's no Donegal there, tickets. Blue colour, 481 to 485. Have we a winner? Celine the night again? Serial number 273877. Sorry, Celine. 237877. Ticket number 481 to 485. A light blue colour ticket, 481 to 485. The code is 273877. No winner, we'll draw another one. A few more. Did we draw again? Rosalie? And it's a light yellow ticket, 466 to 470. RSW 000136. Yellow colour ticket. And Fiona, well done, Fiona. And the next one, Rosalie, is the same colour ticket again, 421 to 425. Liam McCauley, put your hands in your pockets there to see what 421 425. Margaret has bought tickets there, Liam. Yes, here's the young man, the winner. What's your name? Well done, Aidan. And the next ticket is a light blue ticket, is it, Rosalie? And the serial number is 273877 and it's 566 to 570. 566 to 570. Blue colour ticket, 566 to 570. We'll have a winner down here. Mary Kate Curish, Colin. Well done, Mary Kate. 516 to 520. Blue colour ticket, serial number 273877. 516 to 520. Two more prizes to go. 516 to 520. Serial number 273877. We'll try it once more. Them's last night's tickets, Jim. Well done, Jim. And the winner, Jim Johnson. And it's a blue colour ticket for the last draw. Is that right, Celia? 781 to 785. The serial number is 275847. 781 to 785. Seamus, did you buy any tickets all week? It's a blue coloured ticket. I have a winner. Teresa McManus. Well done, Teresa. Serial number 275847. Winner all right. Well done, Teresa. And I'll hand you back to Noel now to get back to the dancing, which we know you do best. Thanks very much for supporting the draw.
My friends, the day is running late. You're never gone again. Say a few words.
Attention please, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming now to the end of the night. If we can have your attention for a moment. And don't forget the hotel in Malik on Saturday night. We're not sure what's going to happen. we hope we have the book, we hope. It seems to be we'll have some of them anyhow, because there's all sorts of pressures. And hopefully it'll be right. The fair day is on, of course, and that should be a big interest to us all. But we've been all at the functions all week, and you know, each one has been its own identity. But the one thing about here, you know, the tremendous enjoyment that you have all had, and there's no glass anywhere, and it just shows, you know, how important the sort of community life has been to this part of the country, and I suppose to all parts of it, but particularly in Munich and Derryhallow. And there's really a lot of people have remarked how tremendously well you've enjoyed yourselves. And if you didn't learn anything out of the book, this was much more important to learn that. And well done to you all. And as well as the book being printed, you have to buy the book. And the book will be £10 sterling or £12. And for people overseas, if you leave your address, if you're comfortable leaving the money, that's fine. The post and packing will be extra. It's on the internet. On the internet site, and a lot of people have it now. It's on the brochure that is around there. And I got a letter today from somebody in America. It's a name that I have the letter, and $20. They want to buy the book. That says it's a great benefit for the genealogy, and this is somebody who's picked this up on the internet, and that just shows how far we've come. And imagine if we had the internet now out in Derryhallow School, what we could do. And there was some, you know, and if you write down some of the things that you have told me and told each other over the last few weeks, we will have a second edition of the book, and that would really be worth something. And I'll hand you over to one of the people. Hubert obviously has said Teresa has worked day in, day out from last November, and Vin now I've asked to say a few words because he's one of your own.
Well, I don't normally like to be in the limelight, but I knew there was a few meetings here and there was nobody from the Derryhallow area. So I decided and tried to come with a bit to go and represent Derryhallow at the meeting. So we know how successful it is. It's not, these things just don't happen. There's a lot of work behind it. We've been at it for months, and we thought it would just be one Tuesday night now and again, but it had to be every Tuesday night for a month, for 2 or 3 months. So I would like to thank everyone who has come long distances at inconvenience and a lot of expense to themselves, but apparently they've enjoyed themselves. What else would I say? Anyhow, you've all enjoyed yourselves and hope to see you again on Saturday night. Probably turned out today to Derryhallow School, like people thought they were just to see the walls and that wouldn't nobody come, but you were constantly in the yards all day, just visiting the schools where they had gone to school. Thank you very much.
And you know, without all this, and I mentioned him earlier on, and I suppose the first meetings, the first person here was always Joe McGee. But Joe McGee and the people who work with him, and there's 3 or 4 always there, and I'm sure there's several others who are asked, but the work that they have done in providing you with the supper that they had this evening and on Tuesday evening, and indeed I'm sure any night there's any function here, they work tremendously hard, and I suppose they never get a mention except the thanks at the end. And I suppose there's no way you can show your appreciation by coming here and I suppose leaving, taking everything that they provide, but every night they're available and have put on a tremendous show here for us all. So thanks very much.
Thanking you just saying you're on the floor. We want everybody else to get out on the floor too, please. We'll finish off with the grand finale. If we don't get finished now, they'll be keeping us for the graveyard. Should all victims be forgotten? Should all victims be forgotten? spent way more time this evening. We'll come back in 100 years' time and maybe we'll do the same again. So appreciate that. Good night, God bless you, safe home. Thank you.